All right, class, we learned our words. Now we're going to practice them by putting them in our notebook, and some of them we'll think about what parts of speech they are. All right, let's see. Our first word was kick. I'll use it in a sentence. I want you to be thinking about whether it is a noun. What's a noun? Good, a person, place, or thing, or a verb, which is what? Good, and a verb is an action. All right, so our word is kick. I will kick the ball as hard as I can. Kick. All right, don't say it yet. I want you to be thinking. All right, is it a noun or a verb? Tell me in 3, 2, 1. All right, if you said verb, great job. Remember, anything your body can do is going to be an action, and that means it's a verb. All right, so kick is a verb. Let's go to page 16 in our notebooks. That's our verbs page. And go ahead and write kick on the next line. Before you write it, which k do you use at the end of kick? Good, at the end we use 2-letter k. And which k do we use at the beginning of kick? Good, k, line letter k. All right, so first it's line letter k, and then 2-letter k. All right, write those sounds and say them while you write them. All right, class, let's make sure you got it right. So what did you write on that line on that verb page? Good, which k? Good, line letter k. Good, and then which k? Good, 2-letter k. Used only after a single vowel that says a, or a. All right, so make sure your kick looks like that. All right, our next word is soccer. So I'm going to use it in a sentence, and I want you to tell me in that sentence which part of speech it is. I like to play soccer. I like to play soccer. All right, in that sentence, is it a person, place, or thing, or is it an action? What is it, class? Is it so noun or verb? What is it? All right, if you said noun, you are correct, right? Because it's a thing, it's a game. A game is a thing. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and put that on our nouns page, 24. All right, and as soccer, does it answer the question who or what? Let's see, if I said, what is a game that you play with your feet, we would say soccer. All right, so soccer is going to go under our what column. All right, now what are the 2 syllables we need to write to spell soccer, because it's a 2-way word? Good, sock, cur. Sock, cur is how we spell it. And which do we use? Good, the of her. So write that and say it while you write it. All right, so we've got soccer. Read it to me so you can check your spelling. What did you write to spell soccer? Good. And which is it? Good. The of her. I know this one's a little bit unusual. This is silent. It protects our first one from this, making it so this doesn't make it say its second sound. All right, so how are we going to mark our silent letter? Excellent. And how about this? Excellent. We underline our the of her. All right, our next word is basketball. So to spell that, what do we say? Good, basketball, basketball. All right, if we say, I like to play basketball, is that a noun or a verb? I like to play basketball. All right, what is it, noun or verb? All right, if you said noun, you are right on for that. That is a noun because it's a game. A game is a thing. All right, so again, that could answer the question, what is a game that you play using your hands with a hoop? That would be an example of a what question that basketball would answer. All right, so we're going to go ahead and put it on our what column of our nouns page. Let's see, basket, and then ball. Which rule do we use at the end of ball? All right, nice job if you said our floss rule. Let's say the floss rule together. We often double F, L, or S after a single vowel at the end of a one-syllable word. All right, so go ahead and write basket, ball. Say the sounds while you write them. All right, put your finger under that phonogram in the word you just wrote and help me write it. Good. Oh, I forgot to tell you, but which k do we use? All right, I hope we remembered to use line letter k, because say it with me, C followed by E, I, or Y says s. What's next? Good. That's why we've got to use our line letter k. All right. Which ah? Good. A, ah. All right. Sorry, I should have reminded us of what we needed to use in those syllables. Let's see. So the only thing, there's nothing to mark in our first two syllables. How am I going to mark this? Excellent. It's saying its third sound. All right. And then if we say basketball, which phonogram is going to get our thinking cap? Excellent. It's our E. All right. The next word is lost, class. What's the word? Good, lost. I'm going to use it in a sentence. I want you to think about what part of speech it is in that sentence. Is it a noun? Is it a verb? Or is it an adjective, which an adjective is describing a noun? All right, if I use the sentence, I found the lost book. I found the lost book. Which part of speech is lost in that sentence? I found the lost book. All right, let's think. Lost is describing one of our words. It's describing book. It's saying which one, which book? The lost book. All right, which word describes a noun? Because we know that book is a noun. Which word describes a noun? Nice job if you said adjective. An adjective describes a noun. So let's go to our adjectives page and put lost on there. Let's see, adjectives page 28. 28. All right. So go ahead and write lost on your adjectives page 28. All right, put your finger under the first phonogram in lost. What does it say? All right, there's nothing tricky about this one. All right, this is our lost. There's nothing to mark. All right, Let's see, our next word is rule. What's the word? Good, rule. We had to follow the rule in the game. Rule. All right, is rule a person, place, or thing, or is it an action in that sentence? Right, we had to follow the rule in the game. In that sentence, is it a noun or a verb? Did you say noun? I hope so, because that's what it is in that sentence, it's a noun. All right, so we're going to, and wait a minute, we had rule and we also had rules. So we had our singular and plural. All right, let's go to page 25. And we're going to write rule and rules. We've got our singular column. We're going to write which word goes here. Good, rule. And plural, what are we going to put there? Good, rules. And which oo do we use in rule and rules? Good, u, oo, excellent. And what lets our u, oo say oo? Great, silent final E, job 1. So go ahead and write the singular column. We're going to write rule, and plural is rules. All right, class, when you're finished with that, put your pencil down. Let's see, let's just do rule first and then we can check it because we don't want to practice rules incorrectly if we got rule wrong. What does it say? Good. All right, and mark it. So mark it and then check and see if you got all the markings. All right, that's our singular noun. The plural is what? Good, rules. And like most of our things, most of our nouns, to make this plural, we just add what? Good, s, z. So go ahead and write rules in the plural column. All right, so we'll just write the word we had and then add our s, z, and then we need to mark it. All right, nice job with that, class.